So Meera asks, who is aware of the changing minds, agitations, or thoughts, or emotions, etc.? Is that the pure awareness, the knowingness in us?
No, that is only that is the knowing element of mind is what is called ego. It's only in the view of ego that all this agitation is there. So this is why Bhagavan says in verse 26 of Uludunapadu, if ego comes into existence, everything comes into existence. If ego doesn't exist, everything doesn't exist. Why does he say that? Because everything exists only in the view of ego. So everything includes the mind and its agitation and everything else. All states of mind are known only to ego. In the view of pure awareness means the awareness that we actually are. There is only pure awareness, nothing other than pure awareness.
So is the ego aware? Is the ego aware of its own changing?
Yes, yes.
Aspect? Okay,
Yes.
Thank you, Michael.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much.
Ego exists only in the view of ego. In the view of pure awareness, there's no such thing as ego.
Right.
And we seem to be ego only so long as we're looking outwards.
Yeah.
If we look within to try and find this ego, as Bhagavan says, Tedinal otum pidicum, if sought, it takes flight. So if we look for this ego, has anyone ever seen anything called ego? No, we seem to be ego only because we don't look at ourselves. As Bhagavan said, the cause is avicāra. It's because avicāra means non-investigation. In other words, not attending to ourselves. It's only because of avicāra that we seem to be ego. If we turn our attention within to see what we actually are, there's no such thing as ego to be found. All that we actually are is pure awareness.
Yeah.
It's just like if you see a rope and mistake it to be a snake, you can mistake it to be a snake only so long as you don't look at it carefully enough. If you look at it carefully enough, you'll see, oh, it's not a snake, it's only a rope.
Yeah.
Likewise, we seem to be ego only because we don't look at ourselves carefully enough. Because what we actually always actually are is pure awareness. But that doesn't mean that pure awareness is knowing ego. It's only because we mistake ourselves to be ego, but we're aware of ourselves as ego. Truly speaking, there's no such thing as ego at all. And since there's no ego, there's no mind, no agitation, no world, no body, nothing. That's the ultimate truth. But in order to see that, we need to look deep within to see what we actually are. When we see what we actually are, we will see that we are pure awareness, which is eternal and immutable. So pure awareness never undergoes any change.
Yes.
So all change is only in the view of ego. The rising and subsiding of ego is only in the view of ego. Rising and subsiding of everything else is also only in the view of ego.